Hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for coming back. If you're new to the channel, I hope you enjoy this reading. It's a general collective reading, so aspects of it might apply to you, but also to somebody else that's in your environment, your immediate environment. So you may see parts of this coming out in their life. Please don't forget to like and share, or like and subscribe, as that escalates the videos on YouTube for other people to see. All right, so this is more than likely connected to this house here, your 10th house, or it could be a group activity that you're busy with because you've got stability coming in there. So prosperity, we'll get to that. Let's have a look and see. Okay, so let's start with Jupiter return. So this is a lovely card. This can very well bring prosperity to you. It can bring it to you directly, or it can be indirectly via something else, like an opportunity or some sort of situation or idea or plan or business, or just something that from your past. This can be sort of as far back as 12 years or less, and something that you kind of shelved or didn't happen or just never materialized for whatever reason. Then you could be getting a benefit or a return from that. So it comes back into your life and it brings, it bears fruit. It can also be the return of somebody, like a lover or some sort of relationship which is now going to be very beneficial for you. So Jupiter return is a lovely card. It's quite a fast moving energy, so whatever opportunities come to you under the benefit, under this benefit that's materializing, you need to follow whatever opportunities come up. Follow them all, as many as you can. If you get a lot, but just follow what comes to you right through to the end, because with the Jupiter return, you've still got to work it. You've still got to anchor that energy and that benefit to you. So you've still got to steer your ship. Whatever, just be alert to whatever opportunity comes your way and follow it through. Because sometimes with Jupiter return, you can be enjoying yourself. You can have the return of fun and happiness and joy, things like that. And then time passes you by and something just slips away. Whatever rises up just kind of slips away just as quickly. So stay alert, enjoy the energies that come with this card. As I said, it's cyclical, so something coming back, and it could very well be a relationship, or it could be some aspect that kind of you thought was dead and buried or finished, or just not ever going to happen, and it comes back to you. So very, very beneficial energy. And the abundance can be in a number of ways. It can be sort of a windfall, or a prosperity, or an idea, or support, or just some kind of opportunity or benefit that comes to you just when you need it. And it can even be a really good friend, or just somebody that's or something that comes to benefit you just really when you need it. So it's a lovely energy to have. Just don't blow it all on something. Whatever the benefit is, don't blow it, or use it up. Make sure that you're, as I said, that you're anchoring that blessing, or that whatever that abundance, whatever form it takes. Make sure that you're anchoring it down and going to use it to assist you at this time. We've got here, bottom of the goddess deck, Mary Magdalene, unconditional love. Love yourself and others and every situation, no matter what the outward appearances may be. So you could be with the 11th house, which is about friendships and groups and associations, societies, things like that. You may be seeing behavior around you which is kind of putting you off, or you just can't believe what you're seeing, or you're just not resonating with certain things anymore. This is happening to a lot of people all around the world in all walks of life. Just situations, people, groups, societies, anything, whatever it is. It can even be relationships that you have just don't seem to, you're just not gelling with them anymore. And that's because everybody is growing at such a rate, and everybody's reevaluating their value systems, and they're being pushed into different directions, different ways of thinking and believing and being. And that can cause some sort of division or some sort of change, in the status quo. And that's fine. That's all fine. Just just be aware that appearances may be, the outward appearance may not be what is actually going on underneath. So do everything you can to stay in a state of unconditional love. And this is actually a way of being. It doesn't mean that you become a doormat or you allow abuse of any kind. What it is that you stay in a state of love. That is the vibration that you hold, and you do everything you can to raise your vibration. But it's also to your significant people around you, the ones that you really care about. It's about giving love out to them and not expecting anything back in return. So it's like love without attachment. That is true love, without expecting anything or wanting anything in return. It's just given freely without any expectation or attachment. That's what unconditional love is actually. But just be aware that there's a lot of things going on under the surface for a lot of people at the moment. So, just stay in that vibration, and what you're feeling inside is what you will project. We've got 7th house here. So this is house of relationships, close personal one-on-one relationships. So your significant other, or if you don't have one, then somebody else around you at this time. That's a close personal relationship. Also, this can be partners, as in business partners. It also rules the lower courts. So it's got here Virgo, I analyze. So there's some sort of sifting and sorting going on. In this, whether it's in the relationship or within yourself as you partake in the relationship. Virgo can also be unnecessary worry, nitpicking, criticism, and sort of worrying about health, and sort of just picking over details all the time. So that can come in with this energy. If that is not you, and if that's not as what is occurring, then what it can be is that you need to bring the analytical energy of the Virgo into yourself and into your environment. And this is about constructive and cooperative advice, or the sifting and the sorting of things, and then presenting it in a constructive way that people can use, that people can pick up on, and it's helpful for them. This is a wonderful Virgo quality, actually, to be able to analyze words or numbers or anything, and be able to see the positive side and the negative side, and to present both so that the person can then utilize that for the greater good. It's also having a very clear insight into what is working and what is not working, and it also is about detail and order, and creating that in yourself and in your environment. And in a lot of ways, it can be decluttering. So this can be emotional decluttering, or it can be physical decluttering, as in your environment. So you may be living in an environment which is cluttered, whether it's energetically or with things like material things, or just general disharmony, and things need to be sorted out, smoothed over, things, what's working, what isn't working, and clear things out. And this, as I said, can be emotionally as well. So just take all that into consideration. Avoid the nitpicking and the criticism if you can, please. That is unhelpful. So you want to be helpful. You want to present things in a way which then will move everybody forward. And sometimes when you get, some of us have been in lockdown or whatever, you get trapped in living in your home environment. Things get out of control. You just get tired and overwhelmed, and then it starts to spill out over into your environment. So you've got here, Cordelia, go outside. You have been indoors too long. Go outside and get some fresh air. So, whatever is your situation, take a break with your person, your significant other, or just take a break out of the relationship to go for walks in nature, spend time in nature, and just even if you're sitting on your balcony with your plants, or in a garden if you can, or walking somewhere, in nature, that is going to bring in fresh perspective and fresh energy into the relationship, which is much needed at this time. And that is assessing something that is not working. You need to bring freshness and declutter and to rejuvenate the energies, and you can only do that by sifting and sorting and bringing order into the relationship. We've got here the 10th house. This is the house of career. It's the house of your public status, so how other people perceive you or your status in the world. So you could be employed or an employer, or you could be married, or you could be single, or you could be, sort of in the public eye or not. It's your public status. So it's also the house of fame, so that if that figures for you or not. It's also the house of authority figures or authoritative institutions. So this can be government, the military, it can be legal in some situations. So anything like that. It can also be an authoritative figure in your life. So this can be a parent or just somebody like a guru or a mentor or a boss even. And it's everything around that. Now at the bottom you've got a fire element desire. So you've got some kind of epiphany or turning point coming in for you. It's going to come in very quickly. All right, this is going to be a quick change. It's fiery, and you may precipitate this change or it may come upon you. So, but either way, you're going to have to gather your energies and just go for it. So the fire element is a fiery energy. It's going to sort of ignite something in you. It's going to light a fire under something in you or some idea, or it's going to light enthusiasm in you. Or it's like drive, ambition to get things done, to actually go after something. So it's got that seek and claim, or like pursuing something. It's the energy to suddenly do it. It's also gathering courage and daring to tackle something. It can also be desire, as in what you really want, suddenly that rises up in you, or you see a gap or you see an opportunity and you have got that coming to you. So get your house in order as well, in your relationship, in preparation, so that you've got balance here, because your career is obviously something important is occurring there, or it could be, as I said, to do with some other aspect of your public life. It could be to do with a authority figure. Perhaps you're going after something now, or it's an institution that you're involved in, but it's going to be something that's going to fire you up. It can also be a scorched earth policy, where you actually clear everything and start again. You're going to plant new things. You're going to bring in fresh energy, and this could very well be a complete change of career, because this, don't forget, isn't like an epiphany or a turning point that comes upon you, or a deep realization that suddenly this is just not working anymore, or I don't want to do this anymore, or you see an opportunity, you see a gap. It could be an opportunity or some sort of breakthrough that comes from the past. Just something comes in for you and you get the opportunity to go for it, but it's fast moving, this energy. So bear that in mind, see how it comes out for you. Maeve, cycles and rhythms. Honor the cycles of your body, energy levels and emotions. So there is some kind of opportunity coming in for you. That's what she's saying. It's been brought up here already with Jupiter, and it's the fire element desire. So something is coming in for you. However, in preparation and also to handle the fast moving energy that's coming in, you need to honor the cycles and rhythms of your body. And this can be your energy and your emotions. So your energy levels, we all have fluctuations. We have biorhythms where some days we're just very low and other days you're fired up. But you need to be able to listen to your body and to your emotions, so that you can monitor where you are at any time. You are a Piscean, so you're going to be picking up a lot of emotions and be empathic. You're going to be tapped in and tuned on to all kinds of things going on around you. So make sure that you retreat periodically into your own space, so that you can recenter yourself, so that you don't get overwhelmed. Make sure that you put boundaries in place, so that you don't get taken advantage of, or you don't get pulled into other people's complexities because of your compassionate, empathetic nature. So get organized. Get organized in your surroundings, and prepare for this opportunity that's coming in. But if you need to rest, then rest. If you need to take a time out to recenter yourself and your emotions, then do that. And if you get the urge to take some sort of strong action, which is going to come in for you, then you can do that. But work with your body, work with your emotions on this. And if you need to retreat or withdraw, then do that. Take time to honor yourself and your emotions, and deal with things, so that you're ready to take this opportunity and you feel, strong within yourself. Then we've got 11th house. This is the house of friendships. It's also the house of all group activities. This is your contacts, your networks, associations, societies, anything that you are involved in which is group consciousness. Okay, so you could be an individual within a group, but you're working towards some sort of endeavor within that group structure. It can be also a group of companies. It's like global consciousness, group consciousness. Social reform also comes into this house, and trends, following trends, society trends and fads and things like that. It's also about your personal hopes and dreams and your visions for the future. So it could be very personal for you, but it's how to project them outwards into the world. Your hobbies, your interests, and so on. So all of that comes in for the 11th house, but it could just simply be manifesting as your dreams your friendships at this time. As I said, a lot of friendship cycles and groups are changing right now. Social reform, there's a lot of things happening, reorganization, and you may just find that certain things are changing around you. Earth element stability. This is saying that that you've got the opportunity to get stability in your life now. So things are starting to coalesce, and you're asked to sort of anchor yourself down and bend with whatever is going on, but make sure that your roots are firmly planted. And this can be difficult for a Piscean. You need to put boundaries in place, and you need to be secure in where you live and what you're doing, and in your relationships, obviously. So do everything you can to cement that down. But it is saying that stability is coming in. You have the opportunity for that, and that your hard work is going to stand you in good stead. You may be put to the test in some way with this. You may have to actually test yourself, your skills, or some aspect of the 11th house. But it is also 11th house can be very much about material things, the gathering of that. Just be careful that you don't weigh yourself down with too many material things, because it can bring in a very heavy energy, and for a Piscean that can sometimes block your flow. So just be careful that you've got balance there. But with this card, this energy also, it's saying that you may also be blocking yourself with some sort of old mindset or very fixed ideas about certain things, or some past experience or something that's happened to you has now shaped your belief in a certain way. And these attitudes, beliefs, or experiences have kind of set your mind in a specific frequency or energy, and they may not be serving you now. So you need to just have a good look at what is occurring for you, and break out of that. Don't be afraid to try new things. You need to take action with this card. Some sort of action is required, and it's just a case of working out what is not working for you or what you can improve, and don't be afraid to try new things. So take steps in new directions, try different things. Perhaps it's a second go at something because you've got Jupiter return. Perhaps what you tried to do the first time around with that energy, whenever it occurred, it didn't work for some reason, and now you get a second chance at it, and now you need to change the way you think, because you've changed. Whatever occurred back in the past, you bring the wisdom and the understanding forward, but don't be afraid to try new things, and that is what this energy is saying to you. It's also saying that you've got a very powerful opportunity to make quality contacts at this time. So these are very important people, contacts, influential people, powerful people. You may be starting a business. Possibly that is why your 10th house is here. You may be leaving some career that you used to do, and now you're going into your own thing or some other business that could very well be coming in for you. And this is where this opportunity and another opportunity coming from the past may be coming in as well. And you may just find that if you are changing your career, you may be coming up against a few people who are not very positive about that. And this is where the unconditional love is. Just let love handle it, and you go your own way and do what you need to do. that can manifest. It can also happen with friendships as well. So people are looking, and some may just not be supportive, and that's because they're going in a different direction, and they will just kind of dwindle away, or you will bring in new people, new contacts, new friendships, new support, to assist you with what it is you're trying to do now. So all of that comes in with this card. With the Be Strong Sekhmet card, you are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So you're aiming for prosperity here. You've got lots of opportunities. The Fire Element card, you've got an opportunity coming in with Maeve, and you've got Jupiter return, and you've got Earth. And you've got the ability to analyze and bring this home. So you've got opportunity to bring prosperity to you, but you've just got to do some groundwork. At this time, stay grounded while you formulate what it is you're going to do here. And she's saying that have a victorious mindset, have a positive mindset, positive self-talk. Be very careful with that you don't lose yourself in negativity or self-sabotaging behavior or self-undoing behavior. And this can be giving into blocks, poor me consciousness, be like victim consciousness. Let go of all of that. Speak positively to yourself. Your body listens to everything you say, and think positive things and speak positive things. So speak things into existence. Remember, your words are spells, okay? Every word. So use power words. And once you start getting into that habit, then that is what you will draw towards you. The universe responds to that. So, it's a habit you have to develop. And she's saying that you're stronger than you think you are. You can handle whatever is coming for you now. And, just have that victorious mindset, and ignore naysayers and skeptics. As I said, you may find that some people around you are not supportive. This can come up with the 11th house. People that you were associating with before kind of start drifting away from you. With Mary Magdalene, unconditional love, just let them go. So that may be occurring for you. Forget about the naysayers and the skeptics. You do what is in your heart, what really lights you up, what really gives you fire, what gets you up out of bed in the morning. With this card also, you may just find that you may have to do some body work, as in to strengthen your physical body. You may be able to be joining a class or a group of some sort, whether it's yoga or Pilates or a gym or something, where whether it's Tai Chi, it doesn't matter what it is, something that can build up the physical stamina in your body, and then you will feel much stronger, and you'll be able to handle a lot more, handle the daily challenges that occur. Okay, Pisces, hope you enjoyed that. Please take care. Have a wonderful, wonderful month. And I will see you next time. Please don't forget to like and share or like and subscribe.